Well, could I have been wrong about my health for the last almost a decade? Well, I've been in pain forever. And first of all, if you are a Cassandra sister, our pain, whatever we may have with our health, can get a little worse from the stress. But anyway, this video is about my experience today. Let's just say it that way. My experience today is something that is not new to me. I will go to a new chiropractor and think he is the one. He's my savior. He's gonna help me. Because when I've gone, I feel so much better. But this time was a little different. Oh my goodness. So in 2018, I was diagnosed with fibromyalgia, and I'd been suffering with pain since I was little, since my whole life. And when I would look at fibromyalgia groups, I wouldn't see very many people that were diagnosed young. Well, I mean, that had pain when nobody was diagnosed young. It's kind of new, right? Because it's normally people over 50, women over 50 that get diagnosed with fibromyalgia. And I started a Facebook page in 2018, and it now has almost 16,000 followers. And I remember I get really active in things. I was so excited when I got diagnosed because I had been struggling my whole life with people calling me a hypochondriac and crazy and etc. I was so excited. And then realizing how fibromyalgia is still so misunderstood, etc. It's not a real thing, blah, blah, blah. And you know, it's something a doctor will diagnose you when they can't figure it out. I had all the x-rays, I had everything that said, you're fine, go home, you know. I almost said have a beer. I don't know why I almost said that. Yeah, you're fine, go home, have a beer. And doctors aren't gonna say that. A lot of times I did, it was very frustrating. So, at any rate, I went to this chiropractor, same old thing, my hip is jarred. I have this pull my leg thing that I ask massage people, chiropractors to do. And he said, for some reason, I said for the first time today, I think I struggle with Ehlers-Danlos. I can never say it right. Is that right? Ehlers-Danlos? EDS. Can we please call it EDS? That's so much easier. Throughout this video, I'm calling it EDS. EDS is a connective tissue problem. And I said it to the chiropractor today. I've never really said it before. I used to say I have loose joints because I literally have spent my whole life going to a chiropractor, feeling so much better, and totally out of whack the next day. And they kept saying, well, you have to come every day. And I wouldn't do that because it would just make it worse. Never knew why. I'm the freak. Never feeling okay. So he said with EDS, your body's constantly trying to keep yourself together because with connective tissue issues, your joints aren't getting the support they need. I checked out ChatGPT, my new fling, my new boyfriend. I checked it and it said it's like having something put together with loose rubber bands instead of a bungee cord, you know, a tight bungee cord. It's like loose rubber bands are holding me together, holding this, you know, this body thing together. And it just hit me. And the chiropractor was so kind. He said, please don't feel like I'm dismissing you. It's not like he knew. We Cassandra sisters know about being dismissed, being not understood, kind of another Cassandra moment that can happen. But Cassandra means, you know, not being believed and all that good stuff, if you're new to the channel. I said, you know, I actually said this to him, I can see it in your eyes that you're not dismissing me. I can feel it. I don't know why I said it like that. But I was really into what he was saying, and it was really making sense. you know, I get done and he pulled my leg. He pulled my leg so much, really gentle in the beginning, and then had me walk, stand up, walk around. And then I said, yeah, it still kind of feels, and he did it even a little more. So he got it right where it needed to go. So now I actually feel like I'm sitting nice without this tension. It feels like my hips are kind of like that, or like I don't even want to do it because I feel like I'm gonna, but they're just, you know, I'm on two little nice little butts. Yeah. Oh God. I'm sitting straight. It feels like I'm sitting straight. I wonder. You know, I'm not going to dismiss the fibromyalgia diagnosis. I could have both, but my goodness, I know I have EDS. I've lived within this body for 55 years. I know it's that. From everything he said, when I checked ChatGPT, checked other resources, you know, I dive into things. It fits. And something that is often with EDS is POTS. POTS is a big, long word. You can look it up, but I have had moments where I stand up totally dizzy. So many times I've gone to the doctor. It's a heart thing where your heart rate will go up really fast when you stand up, or you feel dizzy. I've had that happen all my life. I have fainted easily. There's another part of EDS. I am extremely sensitive to pills and medication, and I feel like I'm gonna die in some of this stuff. And it's about the metabolism part of it. Just anyway, my brain is kind of too full. I have to process this out. What EDS is and start getting on the EDS groups instead of the fibromyalgia groups. And I'm just kind of, I'm not freaking out at all, really. I'm very happy for this chiropractor to tell me in a way that he did for me to grasp it better. Thank goodness for him, to know how to speak to me in a non-dismissive way. Because a lot of times we're so put down, we're so disbelieved, especially if you're a Cassandra sister, and then you're trying your health, and then they, you know, dismiss your health issues too, and they dismiss, because we go through that a lot, where we have stress-induced physical issues that are hard to explain. Now, with EDS, you have it your whole life, you're born with it. Fibromyalgia, not so much. They don't say that. Usually it's when you're older. I've had this forever. It feels like it's getting worse. It could be fibromyalgia kicking in. It could be just arthritis. I'm 55, I'm getting older. Have I been wrong about this? Having fibromyalgia for 10 years, filing for disability for it. And now, ironically, my attorney calls me today and I mentioned it. Yeah, let's look at that. It's more seen and understood. There's a test for it. There's a more so than fibromyalgia. It's a thing. Fibromyalgia is a thing too. I absolutely believe it, and I feel that I still have it. But with the EDS, it really hits home. Really does. That's what's going on. I won't show you because it's kind of freaky. I can bend, this thumb can bend all the way down to here. That's one of the tests. I actually am very, so with EDS, your joints, you're able to move, and more flexible. But the thing with that, it jacks me up because it can go out, like you subluxate, you have issues. Like I have constant issues in my neck, and it's very fibromyalgia-like. And I've had moments where I'm okay, and then moments where I'm not. What does that mean? Is that fibromyalgia? I don't know. I am just looking into this. If you are just seasoned in all of this, please leave a comment. Let me know how this is. And if you have a partner who is autistic and you are not, talk about it. I hope you stick with me. My channel really focuses on that the most. And I get concerned doing videos like this. I hope to label them correctly. I hope that you didn't come into this thinking you're going to talk about more of the neurodiverse relationship stuff. I am really here to just say, oh my gosh, I had kind of a breakthrough today. It was a little bit, I just feel relieved. It's that calm confidence. It's not, oh my gosh, he saved my life. He's going to be the one, you know, no, I really just, you know what? That finally makes sense. Why did it take so long? I have had therapists up the gazoo. I've had physical therapy, I've had mental therapy, I've had chiropractic, I've had acupuncture, I have had acupressure, I have had everything. I have heard every now and then, oh, you have loose joints. That didn't mean anything to me. There was nothing about this whole connective tissue issue and this POTS issue. How many times I've gone to the doctor thinking I'm having a heart attack. Come on, you know, running into the ER, I'm dying because my heart is just, and I'm dizzy and I'm nauseous and I'm faint, and all of that has to do with other parts of the EDS. I don't know. I need to learn more about it. But, you know, I'll leave you with this. If you are, gosh, I feel like I want to cry. So maybe it is kind of profound. Maybe I'm a little numb. I don't know. I just kind of take things in stride now because, okay, that's it. Well, that's really helpful. Thank you, powers that be. Thank you for that. You know, like fist bump or something. I'm just so, okay, let's do that now. I've just been through it. I think that's how you act when you've just kind of been through it. But the reason I want to cry now is that it's because I mentioned our relationships. Our relationships do make us cry when you're in a neurodiverse relationship with someone who is autistic, who is kind of on the dark side of it, where he doesn't acknowledge it or care or feel the need to do better because he's just had such a hard time in life and never being diagnosed, all that good stuff. And being a Cassandra sister and having health issues, that's really tough. And I feel the tears coming because I feel for other women going through this that may have been like me, that may have been so baffled by their own illness and yet focusing on their partner so much because they've had to, or I've kind of let this whole 10 years go by and not really totally take care of my health self because I couldn't. And it was a good distraction. It was a good distraction. Because when I found out fibromyalgia, I got so excited, and then to just be so put down again and trying to get disability and never getting it for 7 years and fighting for it and just being put down. And it's frustrating that you live so many years either in a relationship that's really crummy, really hard, or with a health issue that's never understood, that you just lived with and you didn't understand it and realize what's going on and have that support. I mean, I know I will get more support with EDS than I will with fibromyalgia any day of the week. But if you have fibromyalgia, you're going to struggle even more. I think it's a lot better now and people understand it. It's even on the medical paperwork you fill out. Do you have fibromyalgia? I mean, it's there. People understand it. Now when I say or said I had fibromyalgia, I would hear things like, oh man, that's rough, you know, and I hear that more. I don't hear it with the Cassandra Syndrome stuff with the guys. That's still confusing. So again, we're waking up, the world's waking up to these mental health issues and also the physical health more and more. But it's kind of hard on us oldies that just kind of were put to the side and just brushed off because nothing we can do with you. Go home, have a beer. All right, I'm gonna go. Sorry, my appearance is funky. I'm just doing my thing and doing YouTube, and I love sharing what I know. And I'm kind of just, if you don't like the way I look, well, I do plan on, I don't know. All right, the dogs are, it's late. Pepper. All right, take care of yourself.